Hello, invaders. You know the drill. Welcome back to another episode of the Pitch Invaders podcast. It is your boy Max, and I'm here with Amir.
Hello, Max. It's a bit
Amir,
cold.
it is
I don't
cold.
know.
It's cold and wet and,
Yeah,
and dark and kind of rough, but so we have Premier League at least. Like, I'm counting
I
my blessing,
I
man.
feel like the winter hit us too quickly this year.
I know, man.
But it's time for Boxing Day.
Yeah, dude.
More Premier League games, back to back, midweek games.
I don't want Christmas to come yet unless Liverpool's in the top three because I feel like if it comes too quick, we're gonna be in like seventh, eighth place.
Imagine hitting Boxing Day with this form.
Oh my
I think you
gosh.
guys will probably be in 12th place.
I will be like
Disappointing.
half depressed and half like excited about the new year.
I'll give you a good Christmas gift.
Yeah,
Cheer you up.
give me a cup because I don't know if we're gonna get one this year
Sticker.
before he gets sacked.
Before he gets sacked.
Oh man. Okay. Well, I mean, let's get into the first game. We'll just go in order of Chelsea. The upset, I think I
Yeah.
can say, Sunderland, who are sitting in fourth place, dude, beating Chelsea.
It's a bit.
I mean, Chelsea's been kind of up and down. They actually have been winning the
Yeah,
past few games, but
Chelsea, they have been winning, but
I
haven't
can't
been
say they've been
convincing.
full
Yeah,
strength.
they
Like,
haven't been convincing.
yeah,
But I think we have to give credit to Sunderland.
100%.
Who were at one point over the weekend where they were in second place.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I think Saturday even.
Bournemouth is second place now.
I
So we're
know.
gonna talk about this crazier, but
We
like,
probably need to switch our top six talk
yeah,
right
bro.
now. But Sunderland, I feel like they're the dark horse.
Yeah,
Maybe we should start calling them that, because usually, like, when a team that gets promoted, they are like the first ones to get
exactly.
relegated again.
They're already usually the stat that they say is 40 points at least to avoid relegation. They're already on 17 points. I mean, so like, you know, halfway there, and we're only 9 games in.
Very close. And with that form, and
They could
these
be
players,
finishing in the upper half of
at
the
least
table. That's awesome.
top 10. You think with that performance?
Yeah.
So that's good.
You know what's crazy is they have at least like 7 or 8 players, new players on their team from last season. And most of the time what we see is like they struggle to click. I don't remember what team like when it comes to my mind is like Huddersfield Town, like they get all these like splash players and then they suck. And like these teams that go really big and they don't know how to adapt. But I mean, they were I think they were smart. Like Isidore is a really good striker. They have Zaka. They have some good players.
They definitely tried to mix between like young players
And experience. And also like some players that are like maybe wild horses. Like,
there are some players that you already know about, like Reynaldo, Mokiele.
I know Enzo
mentioned.
Lefi is.
So it was a good recruitment effort,
Yeah.
and it definitely paid off.
And the manager's doing good. I mean,
Regis.
it's also we had to give it to the manager too,
Yeah.
like to both the team and the manager.
Regis Libris.
Legit, that's a great name. We're definitely pronouncing it wrong.
Yeah, 100%. Sorry, dude.
Yeah.
Chelsea been inconsistent this year. Like, I mean, they get a few wins, but then unexpected loss at Stamford Bridge. Was that?
Yeah.
They were playing home.
I want to say so last week you brought up, I think you brought up, you were saying Juan Pedro in the striker position. He doesn't, it's not, you're still not liking it. So this game, actually, he dropped him to center forward cam and put Mark Gui, and it did not
It didn't
work.
pay off either. Yeah. I don't know who I should blame at this point, but I mean, Mark Gui. I think Mark Gui.
I don't even know much about Mark Gui, to be honest. I never watched him in La Liga.
Last week's post-game conference, Mariska said that he really doesn't. He actually criticized his way of training. Yeah, he said he doesn't give 100%, and he would like all of his players to give 100%. But it's surprising to see him starting with him. I don't know if
still
trying to give him a push there, but
I mean, who else
didn't help?
I don't know if like Gittins is that not a striker. He's a left wing, so they don't have another striker.
They don't, except Liam
Delap
back. Garnacho, his first goal for Chelsea.
Yeah,
it was a nice goal.
It was good. That was good. But I don't like the guy, man. I'll be honest. The guy's annoying, man. I don't know. What's the problem now? They've lost this game. Is it just another blip, or like, I mean, it's not anything convincing. They lost in the last minute,
but at the same time, I cannot say if it was like they deserved to lose.
Yeah,
they held the ball and they had chances, but maybe I can criticize the team for the way they defended that last goal, because the Sunderland attacker held the ball in the box for like
Yeah,
a good 30 seconds,
what? Like,
like
how are
20,
you
30
gonna let
seconds
this guy hold up the ball in the penalty box?
until he got support.
And that
And
makes
then that
zero
was
sense
the
to me.
easiest
If
place.
that guy's in the corner, if that guy's on the sidelines, man, he's in the penalty box, and you're just letting him. He
Yeah,
literally stood.
I feel like that was inexperience from the
I know, and
defender.
it wasn't he. There was a defender, and then there was another one just
Yeah,
standing there.
he
Yeah,
could
I
have
mean,
just like, I mean, at least that second defender can cover whoever's
and then it was
coming
an easy
from
pass.
behind, and then an easy placement too.
So what was the
Any
point of
any
the
keep,
player standing next to that guy?
it's like any keeper would think he's gonna place it here,
Yeah,
like,
I mean, it's a good finish,
it,
like, but
but
still, it's all about the. I think I agree with you. The
yeah,
poor defending
poor defending
to
for
just
sure.
let him hold up the ball in the penalty box that easily.
Poor coverage from the players too. Like I think we can probably blame Caicedo for not
Mhm.
tracking back. Just like it felt weird watching this goal. Like there
Yeah,
wasn't
I
the
agree.
intensity that you would expect from a team that wants to keep winning and
I
be a
agree.
part of the top four.
I guess they were worried to make a tackle like from behind to get the ball, but at the same time, like
He
we're
can,
not talking about like Holland like holding up
he
the ball,
can always, as a strong defender, you can always push forward and like and
like kick it.
let him
But
lose balance.
he literally like this, like you know what I mean? Like
Yeah, he can let him
that's the
lose
pressure you're
balance
gonna do.
somehow. Yeah,
Yeah, I agree. So some inexperience from those defenders still.
poor defending, and it cost them a game.
Yeah, they're ninth now. I think that's just what we're gonna get with them until we get the injuries back. Honestly, until they have a lot of injuries, man.
So Cole Palmer is injured.
Gusto was just injured a little.
I think
Palmer,
Gusto
Delap,
got a red card. That's why he's not playing. Or is he
and then
still injured?
it says
Oh,
virus. I don't know. And then Colwell is always injured. Who cares about Cole?
yeah. So they need,
Yeah,
they
they need those
definitely
people
need.
players back. I think they're definitely feeling a little stupid for getting rid of Nicholas Jackson. I can tell you that. I think if he was playing right now instead of this Mark Gui guy for the
Yeah,
last 2 months, you know what I mean? Him
I
and
agree.
Joan Pedro would have been a pretty good.
He probably wanted to start. That's why. I mean,
I know he.
I don't
Yeah,
even know if he's starting for Bayern Munich,
he is not.
but
He's barely playing.
yeah,
He plays a little in the
but
Champions League, but
yeah,
yeah,
he's learning from the best.
yeah, Harry Kane, yeah.
Gotta watch
Well,
him.
that's that game. Let's go to uh, the big one. Manchester United are back. I mean, I guess we could say they've continued to be back. They won against Liverpool. They a
3
convincing
wins in
win,
a row.
4-2. Cunha and Buemo both with goals. Sesko was got an assist.
Yeah,
The team is on fire. What do you think?
I've never expected Mbeumo to be that good. I must admit it. Honestly, kudos to Christian for always picking him in fantasy and introducing him to us. But
He loves Buemo.
they definitely were in control. I don't think I've seen Manchester United play with that confidence in so long, which is something I'm sure Emery was very happy about. In the second half, when Brighton started to get closer to tying the game, they were a bit shaky. Brighton started to hold the ball more.
Mm-hmm.
It was very dangerous, but I think it helped having a better keeper in the box because Lemon was able to get a lot of
Yeah.
these like attacks and a lot of these balls in the box.
More confidence too.
Yeah,
The back line has more confidence having a keeper in the back like that.
it definitely did. And then we started to see again Manchester United trying to get that fourth goal, which they did.
Yeah.
That's a good change in team's mentality and confidence. A lot
Yeah.
of positive things.
I like that he's willing he makes changes to the teams. Like we saw Maguire start
Mm,
against Liverpool, and now we see Cunha come in instead of Mount. Like we're
yeah,
seeing a mix, right? Sometimes he drops Sesko and like puts in. So I like that he's changing things and it's working. He's tweaking different things in lineups, different tactics, looking at the weaknesses of the other team. Like
I
I
agree.
mean, that's the kind of that's what we want to see from him. So
And
it's
yeah,
good.
I think that the team is starting to get what he's trying to do on
Oh,
the
yeah,
field. So they are now moving more freely on
yeah,
the field. Like they know where each player will be positioned. What's the next step? How are we gonna get to goal? It looked very easy. Like when they are attacking, it looked easy for them.
yeah.
That they know exactly how they're gonna get to the other box, which is something very good to see.
I think this game showed that quality up front can make a difference. The three players that they purchased are making a huge difference.
It reminds me of having, like, a good FIFA player.
Yeah.
Like,
You
when
build a team around.
you can always, like, in FIFA, like, you can have, like, wingers, but, like, every time you pass the ball to him, he takes a bad touch or
Yeah, yeah,
extra
yeah.
touch. I don't think I've seen a player in that good of a quality, as good as Mbeumo. Like, in
Mhm.
his touches and shots, like,
Yeah.
almost every shot is on target, or it's a dangerous
So
ball,
threatening, yeah.
and, like, he is always moving forward. Same with Cunha, like, every ball he touches, like,
Yeah,
he's producing something, at least Manchester United did not have over the past few
100%.
years.
So their recruitment,
Uh,
we can actually say for once,
Yeah.
like, the recruitment they did was smart.
I don't know if we can say the same about Cisco, though.
So well, he's coming about. I mean,
He had
that's
chances.
another goal involvement. He got
Yeah.
an assist. You know, he had like 2 goals before the international break.
Yeah.
I think he'll
He's
take time. He's
he'll
only 22 at the same time. Come in,
Yeah.
I have to take that in mind. But yeah, well done for them. They are now in 6th place, ahead of us, ahead of
Oh,
Liverpool.
come on,
That's
dude.
disgusting. Oh gosh.
How
Oh
the
gosh.
tables turn.
Do you want to get to Liverpool now?
Oh, it's another Saturday game.
That is the next game, unfortunately. Liverpool 3-2. And honestly, like
Tell me
it
about it.
the 3-2, I could have been worse,
What an
honestly.
embarrassment. Sorry. Like, dude,
Hey, Man City
I
lost too.
I
Let's not
honestly
start
I couldn't hold it because I've never seen, like, Liverpool
play that bad. I mean, listen, dude, I think we're depleted. We're
that was
just like we are so down, and like the Salah goal was like such a bittersweet like kind of goal. Like that's like the kind of moment where you want to scream and shout like, oh,
Yeah.
for 80th minute, Kirk has got the goal, and we thought the game was gonna get turned around, and it like complete opposite, man. Like the game was just we lost the whole game from
Yeah.
start to end. We had Gravenberch out and Isak out, but I don't blame those. Like, again, it's the same problem. The same problem with the defense. The attack still not working
Not
that
produce
well.
anything.
So I mean, apart from that shot, that goal that Salah had, he barely had any involvement in the game. I'm not pointing out, singling out Salah, but I'm just Salah has I think the most important player in the team, if you think about it. Yeah, we brought in Jones. He is all right. Subasly still probably the best player on the pitch. But Kirk has, uh, even though he got the goal, take the
Yeah.
goal completely out of it.
Horrible defending.
Dude, the first half, so shaky,
Yeah.
making like trying to dive and hit the ball, like unsettled with the ball, making passes,
I
like
think that
not
entire team.
100%. That it's just like every time I was expecting him to make a mistake,
Mm.
just so uneasy. And then like the other defenders are like, I don't know if that like affects them as well, but Konate wasn't as sharp as well. I feel like Van Dijk's level dropped a little bit in the past 2 games.
Yeah.
So I think it's unfortunately the whole team is bringing each other down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think the 3 goals, they were direct defenders' mistake.
Mhm.
Like, even like the first goal, it was Kirkus
Yeah.
making a mistake and not being strong enough to try to hold him. And that second goal, like the way the ball passed around Konate, like if he had just stepped up like just
Yeah.
1 second, or like at least, like, as a defender, you try to read the game before anyone else, and you cannot just let a pass like this
Yeah.
go through you for an onside player. It's either you intercept the pass or you step up to make it an
Yeah.
offside.
Offside. Neither.
But poor defending from Konate, and of
It's
course that penalty from Van Dijk too. It kind of tells you like where the team is.
it's getting a little it's getting worse and worse,
Yeah,
honestly.
it
Uh
was. What was shocking for me, I actually was able to see Brentford. They were pressuring you guys in
yeah.
every part of the field. That you like, if you have one player that has the ball, they had no options.
Mhm.
Like, certainly no options. Like, I
Yeah.
think it shows in the stats you guys had possession, but I feel like this is
Doesn't mean anything.
it was fake, because most of the possession that you held was actually in your half more than the Brentford's half,
You're probably right. Yeah.
because you guys were being pressured so much
Yeah.
by this team, which was very organized, knew exactly your weaknesses, and exposed them in so many ways that could have ended more than 3-2.
Exactly.
Like
Exactly.
the
I think
goals you
3-2
guys,
is flattering.
yeah, the goals you guys scored were, I think, were just players improvising, trying to do anything.
Yeah.
It was not any kind of work that a manager could have built for or hoped for in the game, and I think that's the problem. Like, you guys are now in a mode, like, you're not getting any instructions from the manager anymore.
Yeah.
It's just players freely trying to make the right decision on the field, and it's making everyone uncomfortable because no one wants to take that responsibility.
We need a leader to step up. I don't know if it's just I can't really pinpoint. I don't get paid for that, you
Yeah.
know. But Slot needs to figure it out, man. Like whether it's leadership,
Yeah.
whether I don't think he's lost the dressing room or anything like that. I don't think it's reached
so.
that level. But like I think they have confidence in him that he's going to turn it around. But there's so many factors that have in play in this. The new players, the players from last season dropping in form. Like the two Robbie said, I think the only consistent players on this team have been Gakpo and Subasly.
Yeah.
Apart from that, I think every player has dropped in their level down. And I don't know if that's winning the league. I don't know if that's Jota passing away. I don't know if that's there's a bunch of new faces on the pitch. You know what I mean? I think I was way too excited to try even thinking about them being in first. If they lose 2 more games, statistically 6 games, losing 6 games is very rare for you to even be in the title race. So that's kind of what I've been listening to in the stats. So 6 games, what that means if we lose 2 more games, we're essentially out of the title race. That's kind of shocking that we're this early in the game in the season saying that.
And with the current competitors too, there is a lot of good teams fighting for top 4.
So it's gonna be maybe we turn our focus to Champions League.
It's a horrible season.
I mean,
Already.
at this point, our goal is turning to top 4, not
Wow.
even a title race, and it's quite crazy how 4 losses can change it.
It's crazy how you guys like you guys had 5 wins in a row,
Yeah,
and then I mean
and we were on
unconvincing
fire.
wins, but then all of a sudden 4 losses in a row, and you're about to hit like the hardest like game streak
Yeah,
for like at least the first half right now.
this is gonna be detrimental.
Yeah,
I think we play Crystal Palace tomorrow in the EFL Cup. We need to turn it around there.
yeah. You
So
guys need a win.
we need a win, and then
to try to stay in one.
we go to Aston Villa, which is not an easy place.
And then
Real
Real Madrid
Madrid,
and
Manchester City. So that's 4 games in a row that is like
and then international
nightmare. Yeah. I'm not looking forward to it. It's a tough time to be a Liverpool fan.
Yeah, pressure is on for Arne Slot.
Like I said, I still stand by it. If this form continues till Christmas, I would not be surprised at all if they fire him. I think that's the reality of the job. I think it's too early to say it from now. Like, there's no way his job's at risk now, but we're talking about month of December. If we have continued to lose and we're like talking about we're now in 8th or 9th at that time, so I think that's going to have to be a more drastic change. Because even when we saw the form dip under Klopp, remember maybe 3 years ago, I think we had new players at that time and like some players had left. But I remember we had a big dip with Klopp after like maybe second to last season with him. We still weren't losing games in a row. You know, it was 1 game tie, 1 game win, 1 game loss.
That performance wasn't as bad.
Yeah, and like we were still getting points, not 0-0-0-0-0. Liverpool losing games in a row is something that's we haven't had in a while. So I might have to take some notes from you guys from last season. I might need to get some advice.
We were getting points too.
Yeah,
we weren't the best.
Do you wanna move on from Liverpool? I know you probably rubbed in salt enough in my wound.
Yeah, I think
taking mercy on me.
I'll give you more of my thoughts the next game when you lose.
All right, let's go to Sunday. Just before we get to Arsenal, I just want to make a note on Bournemouth because they're our new second place team. They continue to do amazing, even with their couple injuries.
Yeah.
Krupi came in for Evan Nilsson, and he's been great. That's his 3rd goal in 2 games. I have him in fantasy. Shout out. Yeah, and the team continues to win. So like, shout out to them, man. They have a great project. They have a great manager.
Yeah.
They have a great team. Recruitment, everything is like on fire.
Now I'm not even surprised why Real Madrid thought of Iraola as probably a person that they could hire for the first team.
I hope he doesn't move.
Manager.
I hope he doesn't.
We've seen praises from Pep Guardiola, I think, in the past like 2-3 weeks, mentioning that Bournemouth, Brentford, and Brighton.
He used to coach Athletic Club, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the La Liga. Yeah.
he said that
Rio Valente.
these teams are the future of football. Like the way they play, they have definitely introduced something that
Yeah,
the regular teams are not using, and that's why like they're at least getting wins, being in places like contending for like top four.
yeah,
I mean, we know probably towards the end, like when the games, like towards the end, they're probably gonna lose some points and get
yeah,
back
yeah.
to six,
But
seven.
if they end in Europa League,
Yeah,
even I don't know what is sixth place is not Champions League, right? Now in the new league six
it's Europa League.
system.
Yeah,
Oh, so top five is
top
fifth
five
place
is
is Europa League.
no top
So
five
this
now is Champions League actually.
is it?
Yeah,
Okay.
they changed it, but
Okay.
maybe the app is not.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe not. App's not updated. Okay. Yeah, that could be
So
pretty cool to see them.
we could see them in Nottingham Forest,
Yeah,
a
we see
place like
Newcastle. Newcastle's fairly new into this. That
yeah,
happened a couple years ago. We're seeing Nottingham here this year.
they play
Aston Villa as well.
modern football
Yeah.
according to Pep.
Okay.
So
Give
we'll see.
the first place, the title, the league leader. Sorry, Arsenal. Another one's like I could say set piece kind of because it was
Another
from a set piece
it
a
was
little. 1-0. Another win.
Eze scoring
Clean sheet.
against his old
Had to be him. It
team.
was a good goal.
It was good.
Well
Yeah.
taken.
I don't know if there is much to say about
Their
this team.
defense, like we said before off camera, their defense can win the league. If they continue to, it doesn't matter how many goals they score, if they continue to keep clean sheets, all they need is one ugly goal like this.
I saw that crazy stat actually. In the past 3 games, they only conceded 1 shot on target.
That's actually crazy.
Yeah,
Wow.
and they had
I mean,
hard
Crystal
games.
Palace,
They play
even you're not Atletico Madrid, they 4-0. I mean, yeah, that's
they only
crazy.
had 1 shot on target,
Yeah, that's crazy.
and I think I know
The
that
team is so powerful.
in defense, yes, and they are very
Squad depth.
organized.
Yeah.
I think we're starting to see now that Arteta is managing the game the way he wants, rather than reacting to other teams' like play style.
Mm.
And I feel like that Man City game was the turning point
Okay.
because he kind of like tried to run the game the way like he was trying to like let Man City have the ball and then he was gonna counter, and then Pep was like, mind game,
Yeah.
not happening today.
Yeah.
Here's a tie, and
It's like playing chess with each other.
and I think this is when Arteta felt like he could have just grabbed the win from Man City,
Yeah.
and he didn't. And then after that,
Too safe.
yeah, after that, he started actually risking it, playing more like openly with holding the ball, controlling the game, knowing exactly how to get the goal, enforcing his defenders to be present during these set pieces. And honestly, they look like title contenders now.
Yeah.
I can't believe I'm saying
And
that.
just now, I mean, and this is with Odegaard injured.
Yeah.
Havertz, Madueke. If
They-
we're talking about those injured last season, we're talking about it's over. And their bench is this, like I always say every week, my broken record, but they have the best bench in the league.
Yeah, they definitely built that
crazy.
team in the best way possible. I admire Arteta for that too, because he kind of had that like modern football background too, and like the way he built this team, like you can see like the player stature, like how tall they are.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Like they're almost all of them can play in the second and the third position, good with both feet. They can tactically, they're very flexible. So he has that mindset too, which I think it makes him ahead of other coaches, especially like for the top 6. So maybe it's time to win the league, and all what you need, like you said, is just like a couple of 1-0s, a few ties, and then you become invincible.
When did they win? When was the last? What time they won? 2002, 2003. I don't remember.
2005.
The
The invincible season.
Was that
That
in
was
season?
it.
Wow.
Yeah. And honestly, I think that was the time where like a champion actually had that many ties.
Yeah.
So they didn't lose, but they had so many ties compared to wins to win a league. So it was kind of, I don't know if we should call it ugly because it was a goal.
But you know what? This season, the problem last season was they had too many ties. Remember?
Yeah, but
this
they
season,
couldn't get as many wins.
Couldn't get as many wins, and this season we're seeing they're able to get these 1-0.
Yeah.
I mean that's the second 1-0 in a row.
That's an improvement.
Actually, the third 1-0 in a row. Sorry, in the Premier League,
Yeah.
they were Fulham 1-0. Oh no, yeah, and then Crystal Palace 1-0.
Yeah.
We could keep seeing these.
It's okay.
But it doesn't matter.
At least
The
they're
goal
getting the
difference doesn't
result.
matter
Yeah,
as long as you're getting 3 points.
and they are in control.
That's the thing.
They're not in danger.
Yeah.
Like, you don't feel like they could concede, like, last minute.
Crystal Palace was a big challenge, I'd say.
It was.
What does their next out games look? Brighton, Burnley. Actually, have pretty easy fixtures, to be honest.
Yeah.
Until they get Tottenham, Chelsea, it gets a little bit difficult, but that's not even that bad.
I think now it's a game of keeping your players fit,
Yeah.
avoiding injuries.
And seeing how big the gap can be leading into Christmas.
Exactly.
If they right now they have it's a 4-point gap from Bournemouth.
No. I thought you were talking about it's like top 6 contender.
Tottenham, I guess Man City was the only top. That's 6 points.
Yeah. It was a
6-point gap. If this gap turns into 14 point, let's say it's 3 games, right?
I would
2
think
games?
honestly, I would think at 9 points it's almost over.
No.
Because
speaking from experience, you guys have caught up
okay.
from us many points ahead of. I think 14 points was kind of like Liverpool.
Yeah.
So I mean, they're on 6 points now. Add 2 more losses, wins with that, so that's 12 points. 12 points. They would need to lose 4 games in a row.
And
4 games.
That's unusual. If he want to win the league, that's very unusual.
Man City and / Liverpool drop 2 more games. We could be seeing Arsenal start taking dominance like Liverpool did last season before Christmas. I think we were pretty comfortable leading into Christmas, so it could be a similar.
I agree. It's a game of momentum at this point.
It's a good time that we don't have an Arsenal fan here. Let me say, because they would be rubbing it in right now. I'm glad it's just a Liverpool Man City player.
I know some friends would rather see Man City lift the trophy than Arsenal. I'm not gonna.
I don't want to see. I'd rather see Arsenal. I'll be honest. I'm sick of Man City. You guys had 3 in a row, man. Khalas ba?
4.
No, was it 4?
Yeah.
Then you don't deserve it.
We don't
That's enough. You guys hogged it. Give it to some of the ناس غريبة كده.
I just don't like their fan base.
I know, but they're gonna win it once, and then khalas, we're not gonna hear from them again.
Yeah.
This team doesn't have they're not like. I know I'm going off a tangent, but
yeah.
Manchester City, what was the word I heard in the two Robbies ones? They were saying like, do they have the drive, or like the Liverpool team? Do they have the hunger to win back to back to back? Like a back-to-back trophy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because not everybody has that mentality. Like, I don't know how Manchester City had that engraved. Pep Guardiola engraved it. That they had that like in their professionalism, that they're gonna restart 0 every single season.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's hard to do. We're talking about Arsenal from now, but my point is like, I think Manchester City is a very big exception. That you guys, even though we went with you guys toe and toe, but winning it, we don't usually see teams come back. Historically, we always see the team like suck after.
And
so
it also proves that spending money
is not the solution.
Does not win you titles. I think you learned the lesson the harshest way possible.
I know, man. I know.
The only year you guys decide to splash the cash, and all of a sudden, like, oh god.
I mean, honestly, I'm not upset. I'm happy I don't have to see Darwin Nunez again, bro. I'm happy I don't even have to say the name. And I was done with Luis Diaz. It's okay. Like, yeah, we're not making a list about Liverpool, but like, yeah. Okay, let's go to the best game of the week for me as a Liverpool fan, because I have one thing to celebrate.
Yeah.
Was Manchester City losing to Aston Villa.
It was a bit disappointing.
Tell me about it. That was a good goal.
It was a good goal. Well played. Man City defenders did not expect it.
They finally beat Donnarumma. This guy's unstoppable. So like it needed a goal like that to beat them.
I think we were also beaten on the field, not just by this goal. Almost every second ball we lost. We lost it to an Aston Villa player. I feel like our players were not as organized.
Yeah.
Or maybe did not like they didn't have the intensity. I felt like Aston Villa players had the intensity to go run after the ball, become more physical with Man City players. I think what's his name? The coach for
Unai Emery.
Unai Emery played a really good game of man marking.
A lot of Spanish coaches in this league. Huh?
One of them are
Arteta, Areola, Unai Emery, Pep Guardiola. Probably missing more.
Yeah, I think there are more.
Equal Spanish.
Yeah,
they're
dominating.
Yeah,
but yeah, the man marking was great from Aston Villa players. I feel like there was like 1 or 2 chances where Foden could finally actually take the ball and try to make an attack from
And
open play. Other than that, there were no chances. Every second ball, third ball, we were losing to an Aston Villa player. Our players, I honestly, I want to blame Pep for the formation, but I feel like we were also forced to start this way, playing Reinders in the CDM role.
he hasn't
Because
played that before, right?
I think he used to play that at Milan.
But they were playing Nico Gonzalez
Yeah,
the
Nico,
past few
yeah.
games, right?
But that was
But I heard like Stones was going into that. It was like a hybrid position. Stone in and out.
Yeah, he was as well. But honestly, it just like it didn't feel like we were solid enough. With Reinders, with him playing up top, like, or at least like as a box
Yeah.
crasher over the
Fine,
past
Holland.
few games, and then decided to playing him as a
Bad
CDM.
backfired.
It definitely backfired because almost every attack was a counter on just our defenders.
Yeah.
Like there were no midfield coverage at all.
Is the problem? How was Holland in the game? I guess I want to ask before I make the point.
He did his job, but I think the problem was more in the midfield.
Okay.
Then actually, like, we weren't able to transition the ball from the
Yeah.
back to the attack. Holland had a chance, he scored it, but it was an offside, and then he hit the post, unfortunately. But
Because we brought up
yeah.
the past few games that it was Holland FC, that
Yeah.
he was the only one scoring a goals,
That
and
is
that it
true.
was a problem.
That is true.
This game they were unable to find him, and nobody else was able to find the back of the net.
I agree, and
So
I think
is this like if Holland has a bad game, the rest of the team suffers?
I think so. At this point, yes. We don't have any other goal scorers, especially with the current
What's the player on the bench, man?
Yeah.
That got 6 minutes.
Marmouche.
Are we forgetting this guy, bro?
Maybe he's just like not informed.
Are we forgetting? He got
Yeah.
8 goals last season. I mean,
If
that's
he's not
7
informed,
goals.
Pep is not going to play him.
He's not informed because he came from injury, and then you guys barely play him. I'm just like, I don't understand.
That's Pep's strategy. If you give 100% training and you beat your next contender in your position, you are starting.
So Oscar Bob started.
I guess he played.
Oscar Bob started ahead of Doku, was like on fire the past few weeks.
I think we made bad choices with the formation. We could have changed it, and I think Pep was late to make changes to the team. That there wasn't. I don't even think towards the end of the game there was a chance that I could say, "Oh, we should have tied." At least Aston Villa definitely played a lot better. Maybe it was an off day.
Okay,
it's okay.
Okay, we'll see how you guys. You guys play Bournemouth? Ooh,
And then
wow!
Liverpool.
Imagine losing to Bournemouth and Liverpool twice in a row, and you guys are out of the title race.
Man, I may not have to use my heart for this game prediction.
Bournemouth is not going to lose to you.
You're talking about me being out of the title race, and
we're already out, man. I think. I don't think it's going to turn around, if I'm being honest.
Yeah,
I'm accepting it. But at least I can take you down with me.
Give Arsenal the league already.
It'll be Sunderland versus Arsenal in the title race.
Imagine if Sunderland pulls a Leicester City
That'd be
this season and Arsenal does not win a title.
Can you imagine the banter that Granit Xhaka would have? My gosh.
If that happens,
and Granit Xhaka holds the trophy.
I don't know what else this Arsenal team.
Maybe we should put a bet, like, the players that bet, the guy that bet on Leicester City winning, and he
put
won
50 cents.
Yeah, and then
if I make like 100K,
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it from now on. Okay, that's it for the games. Oh wait, no, I forgot about Tottenham. Nobody really cares about Tottenham, but let's talk about it. I guess we could really briefly talk about
back to winning ways.
Back to winning ways. Just their record looks. They got a win, a tie, a loss, a win, a tie, a loss. Is that the kind of form?
Would you rather have that many wins back to back and then lose?
No, I mean
all of them, or would you rather like
they're in third place? I mean, we can't. They are consistently average.
They're consistently inconsistent.
Yes. Van de Ven, 2 goals. Oh, pretty impressive.
20 points. He got me a win.
Oh, you have
AJ.
Dang. Yeah, you're lucky. Without him, you were literally horrible.
I was going to.
That's crazy, bro. You came out of nowhere with that 20 points.
I couldn't believe it when I saw that. But
Koulibaly, I don't know if Koulibaly started the past few games. He started this game. Looks like this was his first start, actually. So that's pretty good. It looks like he didn't have the best game, but good to see him on the pitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have much to say about it. I'm disappointed with Everton, honestly. I expected the way that they started the beginning of the season. Maybe we're back to reality. I think I think I had a little bit higher expectations for them given how good they were playing in
Where are
Grealish.
they in the table now? They are in
They're
14th
in 14th.
place.
Yeah, they're not playing that good. It could have just been. They did play Crystal Palace. Oh, they won against Man City and Tottenham back to back.
Mm.
They do have
So
Sunderland,
a lot of
Fulham.
big games.
Yeah, I mean, if they hopefully they get the next few games
Yeah,
back to
maybe
winning
maybe
ways.
they can beat
Yeah,
or like tie against Sunderland.
but I think 3-0 against Spurs is pretty disappointing.
I
Not even getting on the score sheet.
I honestly I didn't watch the game, but by
Yeah, I
looking at
mean,
the stats and everything, it seems like maybe the score
it's
line is
flattering.
it's not representing what actually happened.
Yeah.
Um, Super Van de Ven probably saved the day for Spurs.
I think I want to make a comment that I'm a little bit seeing this like the result, like the league table. The fact that Tottenham's in third and they have 5 wins, 2 draws, 2 losses. That's a little bit of a lower level than what we've seen in the past few seasons.
Yeah.
Like at this point, we would be seeing like maybe a couple of teams with zero, like Man City, Liverpool with 0 losses, maybe 1 loss,
Yeah.
like kind of like what we have in Arsenal. I kind of am a little bit disappointed with that as a general, like, thing. I don't want that kind of level to drop. You guys have 3 losses. We have 4 losses.
I think it's not the level that dropped. I think it's
The
the
competitive.
competitiveness.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right.
From other teams too. Because almost every game now is just a hard game that you have to adapt to and change the style and try to
Yeah,
figure out a way. Being a manager now, it's very hard.
I know. You need to be Spanish and you need to.
And you need a bald head.
Okay, let's take a quick break, guys, and then we will come back and predict the fixtures for next week. All right, guys, welcome back. We are going to talk about the next week fixtures, but before we do, let's get the update. Breaking news. Max has taken the lead again.
Oh.
I mean, I was already in the
Yeah.
plus 8 points for me. I guessed one fixture exactly right. Amir guessed one fixture exactly right. He got plus 5. I got plus 8. Amir's on 38. I'm on 52 points. I correctly predicted Aston Villa would beat Man City. I'm pretty sure you predicted. Oh, you
I
actually.
predict the Arsenal.
What was the Arsenal 1-0?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you were right. It was going to be a Kaka win.
So a 14-point gap.
14-point gap, and it's getting bigger. Let's see if you can pull it out this week.
Here's the deal. Actually, so there is, I don't know how many games, 9 games? Or
10 games.
10 games. I'm going to get 5 games exactly right.
Okay, let's
This
see.
week.
You're going to go with a bunch of 2-1s or what?
Yeah. Hold on.
Yeah, Bismillah Saliba.
We got this.
All right, let's start Saturday, November 1st, Amir. Brighton versus Leeds. Now, I'm pretty sure we predicted Leeds incorrectly the past 2 games.
Yeah, we have.
Like, we've gotten both fixtures wrong.
Yeah.
You want to go first?
Yeah, I think. All right. I'm going to start with a tie.
Okay.
1-1.
1-1. I am going to say Brighton will win this.
Okay.
I will go with 2-1. 2-1 Brighton.
He just lost to Manchester United.
I know, but against Leeds?
They haven't shown me.
Welbeck? Welbeck will come back. Okay. I think an easy game for Arsenal. Burnley versus Arsenal. I will start. I'm going to go ahead and say 4 or 5. Let's see.
Okay. I'm going to say Arsenal will win.
They're not conceding, dude.
Yeah, they're not.
Ain't no way they're conceding. And not all the teams are going to concede against Burnley.
Burnley's good. I'll go with
maybe 4-0 is I think 4-0 is fair.
3-0.
3-0. Okay.
Yeah.
Gyökeres on the score sheet? No?
No.
A little bit of mask? No?
Yeah, Saka is
Not even
on the score sheet.
Saka, yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny, George was like, give me that mask or whatever, and then since then he didn't score again. You got him hyped up. Okay, a pretty good game actually. Crystal Palace versus Brentford. There's a lot of good games this weekend. Amir, you start this time.
I'll go with actually a Brentford win.
Okay.
2-1.
Crystal Palace actually have been pretty poor the past 3 games.
And they have a tough midweek game against Liverpool too.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Wow. I mean, Crystal Palace has been on fire, so I wasn't expecting to see that they've lost 3 games in a row. I'm gonna go, you know what, with a tie. I'm gonna go with 1-1. Yeah. Okay. Fulham versus Wolves. This is not a mid-table game. This is 17th versus 20th. very, very bad. This is kind of surprising because these two teams were like mid-table if you talk about 2 years ago, and look how the tables turned.
Craven Cottage.
I guess
is
it's
a
my
good
turn,
second
right?
team. Yeah,
I don't think Wolves are gonna get a win.
Fulham
I think Fulham will win this, and I'm gonna go with a 2-1 Fulham.
2-1.
2-1 Fulham.
That was my prediction, but I'm gonna go with 3-1.
3-1. Okay. 3-1 for Fulham?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Nottingham Forest. Sean Dyche is trying to get a win against Manchester United, who are flying.
No way. Yeah,
No
Manchester
way?
United is gonna do it 4 wins in a row.
Oh, I was like, dang, you're
Well, they
crazy.
just scored 4.
I know.
So we know that they are
They're
capable,
capable
of
of it,
scoring
yeah.
4, but I can see this is a 3-1.
That's literally was
Yeah.
on my tip of the tongue. Yeah.
A 3-1
3-1.
prediction. I'm doing better.
I'm gonna mix it up a little. Let's go with 4-1.
4-1.
4-1. Okay. The London rivalry, I guess if you
Yeah.
call it, I don't know. The Stamford Bridge bucket rivalry. Tottenham versus Chelsea. Tottenham at home. Few 30 minutes
Yeah.
away. I don't know how far.
I don't know. You cannot. I don't know. You cannot outrule Chelsea from
You can.
any
No,
game.
you
They
can.
always prove you wrong when you do
And
that.
Tottenham always prove us wrong because they fail
Yeah.
our
Like
expectations.
Chelsea exceeds your expectations. Is it my turn? Or your
It's your turn, yeah.
My turn? Okay.
Your turn.
Think that would be a good game too. Chelsea's defense is their worst enemy. I think it's a Spurs win.
Spurs win?
Yeah. And I'm gonna go with 3-1.
3-1.
Spurs.
I don't know why. I have no idea why. I see this as a 2-2.
Huh.
It just seems like a 2-2. Both defenses are kind of leaky.
Yeah, a lot of running.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna go with 2-2.
2-2.
I see it.
Hey.
Okay.
Oh.
Liverpool versus Aston Villa.
Oh.
A horrible place to come right now. Why can't we get like a Wolves or a Fulham or something to get our form back? I will start.
Oh.
I'll start. I've been very, very hopeful as a fan the past few games, but I'm gonna stop using my brain. Using my heart, sorry.
Okay.
I will go with I can't even do it. It hurts my heart to say it. You know what?
Anfield.
Oh no, man, this is disgusting. If we win against Crystal Palace tomorrow, then this will change. Like this, then the score can be different. But if we lose and we continue to lose, then I'm don't think it's gonna work. I will go with Aston Villa win 2-1.
I'm gonna use
Your heart?
I was gonna use I was gonna say I will use my heart. But here's what I think will happen.
Liverpool win?
No.
Okay, I thought you were gonna flip it.
You guys will lose against Crystal Palace.
Okay,
You're out of the cup.
fantastic.
And
then
you
we
will lose
against this as well.
Aston Villa. And then Sunday evening, or no, that game's on Saturday. Saturday evening, Arne Slot will pack his stuff.
Bro, are you
He's
crazy?
out of the club.
Nah, this guy's crazy. Didn't you say last season that's
supposed to happen this season, but
No.
it didn't happen. Oh.
No, that's definitely not happening. Definitely not.
Well, let's focus on the score then.
What did you say? What do you think?
This game will so hard. I think this game will end in a tie. 1-1.
Really?
Yeah.
Think so?
Doesn't mean anything, just 1 point.
I know. I don't think so. That was what I was wanting to say because it kind of makes me feel sick to sink Liverpool.
At least one step above like losing.
Yeah, steps, baby steps.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Sunday, West Ham versus Newcastle. West Ham is in 19th place. Dang, man. That's disgusting. I feel bad for Jared Bowen, man.
Relegation and Lucas Paqueta.
And this guy gambled, and he's barely lucky that he's even in this league. I think it's your turn.
Okay. It's definitely a Newcastle win. 2-0.
Newcastle 2-0?
Yeah.
They lost. Didn't they lose the last one? No, they won the last
won.
game. They won. Okay. They lost against Brighton. That was
Voltmada.
I'll go with the Newcastle win as well.
Okay.
You know what? No, I'm not gonna do it.
We both tried that last week and it didn't work.
You know what worked when I did it last
you
time?
did? Okay.
Remember?
Yeah,
that one. You know what?
Oh.
You know what? I'm gonna go with the tie.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with the tie. 1-1. Let's see it happen.
Could
Don't
happen.
disappoint me, Bowen. Okay. Manchester City versus Bournemouth, who are in second place where Manchester City should be. Amir,
Yeah,
I knew you went last time, but you have to go this time. It's Manchester City.
I have no doubt. Yeah, Man City win.
Really?
We're playing at home.
You guys lost against Aston
Yeah,
Villa. You're gonna win against Bournemouth?
I mean they can.
Semenyo?
Yeah, yeah, we will for sure win. Erling Haaland is back in form, and we will beat Bournemouth 3-0.
You're crazy.
Clean sheet.
No, that was with the heart completely. I still think you will win against Bournemouth.
Okay.
The reason I think so is I feel like Aston Villa has a little bit of a higher pedigree that they're not intimidated by Manchester City. But Aston Bournemouth, I feel like is new to this kind of thing. So
These players will
when they
stay
come
early
up
without winning.
against like a Manchester City, it's a different kind of pedigree that like I still feel like even though they are in form, at the end of the day, that kind of like slight fear will come back,
I agree.
And I'm specifically talking about Holland, not the rest of the team. I don't think they're scared of anybody else in that team. But also Donnarumma's a good, I think
He's a good
he's a
keeper.
good
Yeah.
keeper. So I will go with a Manchester City win, and definitely not. I think you guys will not keep a clean sheet for sure against this kind of team. I'm gonna go with Manchester City.
You know what? No, I know I was gonna say like you're gonna hit me with a new. You know what?
I will go with. I was thinking 3-2, but I think it's crazy. I'm gonna go with 2-1.
2-1.
Yeah, I don't think
Okay.
you guys get many 3-2s.
Yeah.
Okay, Sunderland on Monday. I hate Monday games against Everton. I will
Yeah.
go. Everton continue to lose, and I don't think they're going to win against Sunderland either. I'm going to go with a Sunderland win, and which means I'm probably wrong. But I'm going to go with Sunderland continue to win, and I'm going to go with 1.
2-1 Sunderland.
I was
Okay.
thinking 2-0, but let's give 1 goal to Everton.
I'm gonna flip it this time.
Everton.
Since it's a Monday game. Yeah.
Okay.
It's after clock change.
Sunderland go from beating Chelsea, and you think they're going to lose to this crusty team?
Yeah, I can
This
see
crusty Liverpool
I can
mercy.
see 2 Jack Grealish assists against that Sunderland.
Bring it back,
team.
bro. Bring it back. Okay.
So 2-1 Everton.
2-1 Everton.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do it.
All right, guys. That was the roundup for that. On a side note, New York is beating Charlotte 1-0 in the MLS Cup.
Watching the MLS.
Well, I'm just keeping up with the MLS Cup. You know, got to represent North Carolina.
Yeah.
But it should be a Raleigh team. Hashtag Raleigh. Was it
Raleigh
NCFC?
NCFC.
NCFC. Before we go, Amir, let's quickly talk about the El Clasico. I did not watch it except the fight at the end. But can you like tell me about the game? How did it go?
It was fun to watch. I was telling Abanu, like it's just like watching a whole different sport.
Yeah,
Because, like,
nothing related to Premier League.
In the Premier League, it's more like a chess game, more
Tactics.
So the players are more committed to their position and maintaining like their, I don't know what to say, but like
Yeah,
it's the total opposite in Spain.
take the ball and have fun.
I have to say though, Real Madrid, like Jabi Alonso, is definitely working something with these players. Like tactically. Of course, like they had all the fights and the cursing and like everything they
That's what
wanted
we
to
love.
do.
Yeah, that's what we love.
Everything that they wanted to do, paying the refs. And they don't pay the refs, but I think I think the ref was harsh on Real Madrid actually, not Barcelona. But I think I've seen some like organizing from Jabi Alonso,
Yeah.
this Real Madrid team versus like when we used to watch them with
Zinedine?
Ancelotti.
Oh, Ancelotti.
Yeah, and they definitely were much stronger. They really wanted the win. Of
Yeah.
course, because of everything that happened also outside of the game with
What happened?
Lamine Yamal
Oh.
like commenting on social media that
I didn't see what happened.
yeah, like he came. I think he had an interview pre-game, like that week pre-game, and he said that Real Madrid always pays the refs, and they
No way did he say that.
yeah, and they complain about like
That's why
like,
Ismail was doing
yeah.
this.
So like there was a
Dang.
lot of talking.
That's crazy.
Real Madrid responded on the field, and actually Lamine Yamal had nothing to.
Did they tackle him bad?
yeah.
I think they
There was
probably.
something. I was actually honestly I was expecting something more, but
If there was Ramos, that guy would have been in stretchers
yeah.
already, bro.
I know, but
Or a Pepe.
I was very surprised by how disciplined Real Madrid players
Was
were.
Rudiger player? Rudiger?
No, Rudiger was not playing.
Okay, that's
But-
why.
But Real Madrid overall, they looked a lot better. They had a lot more chances. It felt like Real Madrid were a more disciplined, organized, much stronger. versus Barcelona, who felt like it's a bunch of kids. They still like follow like the manager's guidelines and like whatever he tells them to do. It felt like Real Madrid were a bit more mature than
Yeah.
the Barca players, and
Mm.
they deserved the win.
Do
Yeah.
you think that Madrid is a step ahead of them this season? That Madrid will win the league, or
Barcelona is hit with a lot of injuries, but if you compare like the squad list,
yeah,
honestly, Madrid should be way ahead of Barcelona
yeah.
in
I
terms of
mean,
the names
Mbappe and
and
Bellingham
yeah,
and yeah,
because Barcelona, like
Trent.
whatever they're doing with that squad, I think they are way exceeding expectation,
Yeah,
for sure.
it's all based on Rafinha
Yeah,
and Lamine Yamal.
and Hansi Flick is doing like like
Yeah.
a really good job with them. He wasn't like on the sideline. I think he was
Oh, he had a suspension.
yeah, he's punished. So I don't know if that had an effect, but I
Yeah.
just didn't see much that could say Real Madrid were much more
Okay.
solid.
Do you?
But
The last question I was gonna say is, you think either one of this team can win the Champions League? From what you saw,
probably Real Madrid.
you think that
If
they have
yeah,
it
yeah, they definitely can win the Champions League.
compared to Arsenal, maybe because that's probably the best team in the. And I
Yeah,
mean, Bayern Munich, Arsenal, Madrid. I don't, PSG is still
yeah.
even without
It's
Donnarumma.
hard to say, but if they play every game the way they played against Barcelona, they could go far. I haven't. That was the only game I watched for Real Madrid this
Yeah,
season,
yeah.
so
Hard to
it's hard
read
to
it. Yeah.
predict. But I don't know how consistent they are.
Okay.
But like
We're gonna have to see.
if they keep it if they keep the intensity, the discipline, and like probably more time for Jabi Alonso to teach these players like some
Yeah.
tactics and get in position and keep the dressing room under control, then yes, they could
Okay.
go far.
Well, guys, it's been another great episode. We're excited for the Premier League to continue and Liverpool to get back
Are you
to winning ways.
are you excited?
I stand by. I stand by. We're seeing a lot of fake fans recently. I've been hearing people saying they're switching teams. People have been saying,
Salah is off
yeah,
this
people
season,
saying
so
Salah is like Salah sucks, like he's washed out, and
switching
people
to
want
Man
to
City.
switch to teams. So that's when the true Liverpool fans come out. So you'll never walk alone, guys. You'll never walk alone.
You'll probably be alone after Salah
Yeah,
leaves.
that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Guys, make sure to like, subscribe as always. Please watch on YouTube and Spotify. Keep up with that. And if you don't follow us already, we drop shorts and stuff on Instagram, so and TikTok. So make sure to watch that. And yeah, we will see you guys next week for the next episode.